Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining, please share. Thank you. This is IMM Media, Radio and Television. This is your host, Frix Misodi. Today, we have some agenda on the show today, and we're going to talk briefly about what has been going on in Amazonia and La Republic. The major incident that happened in Biya, we all know what happened in Biya, where those two guys, university students, were assassinated. You know, both students were students of University of Biya, and we hear that the government is trying to hide from the facts. But according to sources, we hear that one of them is called Ngule Linus Fonte, who died in an interrogation process. He was an international relations student. And we also have Mo Jires Akwa, who was a postgraduate public administration student from the University of Biya, were both assassinated. And the government is trying to say that they were Amazonian fighters, which were all lies. You know, when the government killed innocent civilians, they attribute it to Amazonian fighters, which is all lies. And the human rights has called for an investigation. I think the international human rights must follow up with that, because they know the past, the crimes of the Cameroon government. And if they keep turning the blind eye on these crimes, then the government of the Cameroon government will continue perpetrating these crimes. And we have seen what they have been doing in other parts of Amazonia. There's a lot of killing going on in all parts of Amazonia. And what they do is to escape from the persecution, they always attribute it to the Amazonian fighters, which is all lies. You know, the government is trying to hide from their crimes. We are seeing what we call genocide, and the world remains silent. These guys, they said that they were members of the Amazonian fighters, which is not true. They said some sources of the Cameroon intelligence investigations said that it was revealed that the two were disguising as university students, which is not true. You know, the Cameroon government is sending a very negative image about these two guys by saying that they were operating under General Sagat. They say he was a notorious Amazonian fighter who has operation in Fako. So all these are just lies, you know. These two guys had nothing to do with Amazonian fighters. These are university students. Okay, these were university students. The human rights lawyer has called for autopsy. We hope that they will follow through with this. You cannot kill students and term them Amazonian fighters when you keep them in your military camp. Are we in a military state? Is that the treatment you give to civilians? Ngule Linus Fonte was a international relations student, okay? While the other one, Mo Jires Akwa, was a postgraduate student in public administration. These were not Amba fighters. So the image the Cameroon government is taking out is very, very different, okay? we know that this one of them, Gule Linus, he later died in the military hospital, while he was in custody. Meanwhile, Mbo Jires is said to be in also in a very difficult condition. But we know that these two guys were not part of Ambazonian fighters. So they said that the military is still refusing that these guys are one of the guys are dead. But the family of Ngule Linus has asked for their son to be the autopsy to be released, and they debunk the family of these guys, especially Ngule Linus, debunked that idea that their son was an agent of the separatists. Okay, the Republic government is just using that as a tool to run away from their responsibility. Okay, we all know this guy called himself Moja, who goes around as a bee, terrorizing the whole population there. Okay, he just pick and choose who to kill, and the government doesn't do anything to him. Okay, I've not seen a government that supports barbarism, supports militia. Okay, and when you look at the nature of the killing, it has been continuous. They kill innocent civilians and say that they are Amazonian fighters. I just hope that the family will keep that pressure on the government of La Republique, because the La Republique government is claiming that Ngule Linus, who later died at a military hospital while in custody, was a member of the separatist movement, which is a lie. So the family has debunked that claim that their son was a secret agent of the separatists. Okay, and that is the work of La Republique. Yes, it's the work of La Republique. They are just trying to use their guilt to attribute it to somebody else, and the international community will not know how to debunk this kind of information. So we are trying to make it clear that La Republique government know much about that, and they do that all the time. Yes, the people of Southern Cameroon are being killed on a daily basis. Okay, this one went out because of social media. Okay, remember, they have kidnapped about 117 boys, young boys from Mato. We don't know their whereabouts. So two that has been killed is nothing to them. Okay, the fact that these guys were students, they don't have any backing that they can say. Okay, if this guy were not going to school, they would have taken advantage of them. Okay, but what we are seeing here is a systematic killing, okay, a gradual killing and extermination of the people of Southern Cameroon. So we are trying to make sure that we condemn it. It's illegal, it's wrong, and we don't hope to continue with this type of situation. So the international community is called, especially the human rights that have started putting eye on this type of killing, the human rights lawyers that ask for autopsy. We hope that when the autopsy of these two gentlemen, Gule Linus Fonte and the other one that were killed, Jires Aqua, we will know the truth. Okay? Yes, we will know the truth. We cannot say this thing continue like this. Now let's talk about the election of the senatorial selection that just went out. And we know Frundi will be appointed too, and Frank Biya. Okay, some people say that Biya will leave power and all those things. He will leave power, then someone like the Secretary General Ngongo will take over from Biya. But sources have informed us that Frank Biya is the one that Biya want to put there before leaving office. Okay, and from the past event, we have seen Frank Biya, what Frank Biya has been doing. Okay, Frank Biya will be appointed as a senator by President Biya. Then President Biya now will force all the senators to vote him as a Senate chairperson or Senate president. So that is a work, because according to the law of La Republique, the Senate president is the person that can replace him for a transitional period. So, but you know the manipulation that will happen. Okay, they will say, okay, Frank Biya will be there as a transition president. By the end of the day, they will still manipulate it so that he will be the best and the first. So, thank you. Yeah. Let's talk about Putin. Okay. What is happening in La Republique, we don't care. If they can give Putin arrest warrant, they have to give it to Biya, because the crime that Putin has committed in the ongoing war is the same in Ukraine. Is the same crime that Biya has committed in Amazonia. So why should they give Putin arrest warrant without Biya? That is discrimination. Okay. Then we hear that the government is supporting Putin. You cannot support when you commit crimes against humanity. Then they give you arrest warrant. They go and support the person. So that will not work. So we're just saying that La Republique should get ready, because when the ICC want to send out warrant of arrest, they don't care. They send it to anybody. And you know the crimes of Biya since 2017, when he declared war on the people of Amazonia. So what we are saying here is that the international community should know that someone like Biya has more crimes than if you look at Putin's crime. The war just started. The war in Ukraine is just about 1 year something. It's not up to 7 years like about the war in Southern Cameroon. So the crime that Biya has committed, and the number of people that Biya soldiers have committed, by now, if the ICC was just, Biya needs to be in jail by now, because the crime that he has committed from 2017 is too much against the people of Southern Cameroon. Okay. We look at all those crimes and we say, wow, why is Biya still not issued an arrest warrant? By now, Biya must have been issued an arrest warrant. Okay? His crimes are so many against the people of Amazonia. Okay? Yes, Putin committed crimes against humanity, but there are some people who suggest that Putin is just trying to fight back on what has been taken from the Soviet Union. Okay. So let's understand the dynamics of what happened with Putin, and we also hear that, but we all know it's France that is supporting La Republic. So anything that ICC want to do, France will always block it. Okay, France will always block it. So we just hope that there will be a smooth transition, and Amazonia will be liberated without issue. Okay. If you look at the La Republic's politics, there is no opposition, as we say, right? Only CPDM. So, and if you look at the power struggle between the central and south people, it's terrible. Then look at the one with the northeast. It's just too much, too many calls. So we have to take our struggle in our own hands. We have to take this responsibility. Okay, we should stop asking for help when we cannot help ourselves. Okay, we hear that there are about 5 or 4 conferences. Okay, I just hope that those conferences have one goal. You know, the conferences are there for the unity of the people of Southern Cameroon, wherever you are. Okay, this Thursday we'll have the Amber Peace Plan meeting, which is all the LGAs, all the members of the LGAs. They come together, the county and LGA chairs, the representatives of the Restoration Council, and everybody attend this meeting. So please, this Thursday, the Amber Peace Plan meeting will take place. So yeah, God bless you and stay blessed. And it was nice having you online. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, I will end here for today. I know we also hear our brother Abdul Karim was taken to court. We keep praying for him, all the heroes. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. Stay blessed.